Not on the screen this time. Thank you so much, production. Alright. If you in the chat twin, put your vest on. I don't care like what you gotta do to get your vest for. Just put that bitch on. You on the YouTube sub up. Well, white button. You in dark mode, it's white. You in white mode, that bitch red. You feel me? I don't know. I don't use white mode, my nigga. Light the vid for. On Friday. I don't know. Alright. Look. Any situation is bad. We got another WestJet classic on the channel, folks. Shout out WestJet. Y'all wanna watch the shit? I'm not linking the channel. You feel me? I'm not doing all that. But y'all see my boy WestJet right here. Y'all can go watch his video. You feel me? Cause I will be pausing this bitch. Y'all can get off my dick. I'm gonna pause the video. Fucking whore. Alright, let's get to it.
Massive day for the unemployed.
Massive day for
EMIRU is in a hot water. Well, actually cold water. She got in trouble for talking about ice.
Ice! Thoughts on ice sauna? I don't know what that is. Ellie, I genuinely have no idea what that is. I don't know what you're talking about.
Oh boy, and people are pissed at this. We got denims. Never thought I'd see the day would be spent sitting the modern Gestapo, calling her a racist chud.
Like, there's a certain extent where I'm like, okay, sure, I get people wanting
what is that?
Content creators to, like, say their opinions on, like, important topics. I get that, right? But it's like, if you need a streamer who doesn't even know anything about politics to tell you about politics, you probably just need to, like, get off the internet. Like,
ice aside, how is this controversial though? I feel like she's kind of spitting facts. If you need a streamer to validate your worldview, you're a retard and a loser.
Obviously,
Facts.
I don't, like, dislike any of the political streamers, except for, like, some of, like, the really bad ones.
What is this picture?
I don't understand.
What is this picture right here, bro? What is this on my left? Y'all be eating this type of shit, folks? I never had pastrami, but this looked like what the fuck pastrami would look like. Like, what the fuck is this, gang? This is like green eggs and ham or some shit. Like, this some unlocked food. You gotta unlock this shit in the story mode a little down later on the line. You don't get these off spawn. This don't come in a chest.
Understand how in the first place people care so much what they say. I guess it's because they just have a lot of reach or influence, but it's like...
Doesn't know anything about politics. You are 28 years old. Gosh, I wonder why EMIRU doesn't want to say anything critical of ICE. Oh, she literally didn't do nothing, and people are mad at her. It's actually very confusing. No, she got bullied into a manifesto. Jesus Christ, what an apology letter. Hate to break it to y'all, but left wing, right wing, they're both on the same bird. And honestly, I don't care where you align politically as long as you're watching from a first world country. Hey, what's up guys, it's Scarce here. It's very rare I will speak my mind, but I'd rather get my thoughts out there, so apologies if this is long. There is a clip from my stream that's been circulating a lot, so I'd like to explain it for anyone who was hurt or shocked by it. When the clip starts, I was responding to a mod asking a question that included the word ice. I'm not someone who normally comments on or gives my opinions on serious real-world topics. You can see in the clip when I say thoughts on ice, there is an instant cut afterwards that makes it seem like I'm responding directly to that question, which I'm not.
Thoughts on ice sauna? I don't know what that is. Ellie, I genuinely have no idea what that is. I don't know what you're talking about.
I never have made comments on stream about ice in the first place. That was a dishonest and intentionally maliciously clipped post. No, I actually think the outrage is coming from the people that wanted her to say something, to straight up denounce.
Gang. And they be saying shit like, the WL community is just like, I can't even say that word, man. Y'all know what y'all is. Y'all know what y'all be doing for. It's like a bunch of like black people activity like type shit. But y'all be like, what the fuck is this, gang? We talking about this? Practice, nigga? Practice?
ICE.
And they're going crazy about this. They're very angry at her for this.
113,000 posts.
'Cause it's actually super easy to stream and have opinions. I'll show
Not
you.
even a game?
ICE, Donald Trump and everyone in his administration, Elon Musk, free Palestine, the US is stolen land built by stolen people, Luigi did nothing wrong, abortion is healthcare, leave trans people the f alone.
I'm actually kind of impressed. This guy nailed every topic.
Oh, this is Denims. Let's listen to Denims talk about this.
When did people on the right get so soy?
You're smearing and
defaming by calling someone a chud.
You shouldn't go and harass people for no reason.
I'm not the biggest fan of Denims by any means, but come on, man, that was pretty funny. I think it's just the word chud, dude.
Ignore an opportunity where you could talk about something. Maybe your audience doesn't like it. Maybe you could educate them on it a little bit.
Educate them on it. This is my favorite word to see people like her use. Because this idea of educate implies some sort of intellectual superiority.
If you're above the age of 18, you should care about politics in your country.
Yeah, no.
Not true. Not true at all. You don't have to give a fuck. And you don't gotta pretend like you give a fuck about that shit either. Cause you don't, bro. Like deep down in your heart, you don't even give a fuck. You just trying to fit in with the trend, bro.
Oh, that. I'm keeping my inner peace.
Wait a minute. I'm white.
This is by far like the dumbest American quality. Saying, I'm not into politics.
I'd rather be dumb than depressed. All these political people seem miserable.
You can't say like, well, I'm just not going to care about all this politics stuff.
Yeah, watch me.
She never talks about politics at all, period. It's not even enough for someone to be neutral or to not have an opinion. You have to agree with them or they attack you.
I mean, these are just pathetic internet leftists that have to band together in a collective to feel any control over their own miserable lives. It's a lot easier to latch onto a cause that seems bigger than yourself to give life meaning. I got no problem with this guy, but he's saying exactly what he has to say to validate the in-group. He's not reinventing the wheel here. Again, I don't hate any of these people. I pity them.
Oh, let's say at the bottom. Pie, mash, and liquor. Pie, mash, and liquor with no liquor. What is this shit, bro? Pie, mash. Pie. Mashed potatoes. Why would you put liquor on pie and mashed potatoes? Is that's what y'all be doing now?
Internet is the only place where they feel their voice can be heard. So picking easy victims like EMIRU who they know will bend the knee and then they're just gonna push her on her second knee to kneel. I know it's stressful in the moment being dogpiled by thousands of people, but you did nothing wrong. You don't need to speak about things you aren't comfortable speaking about, and you do not in fact have to say the line. Just say ICE. Who cares if you don't know what you're talking about is insane, LMAO. This is mass psychosis rivaling 2020. These people are cry bullies trying to socially ostracize you for not putting a black square on your Instagram or whatever the current thing is. New drama happens all the time and they would have moved on in a few days. It's not worth capitulating. I mean, I'm not shocked that a woman is cooking. And why should we care about what she even has to say? Just because she has viewers? More viewers than Mizkif, that's for sure. Well, Dream also has viewers. Should we go ahead and ask him about the Armenian genocide? EMIRU draws criticism. Even has to say, just because she has viewers? More viewers than Mizkif, that's for sure. Well, Dream...
I remember when this happened, when this first happened, bro. Remember when this first happened? They was on, bro, asking. I think he was saying he wanted to 360 Sui off the you know what I'm saying, off the crane. He wanted to hit a 360 Sui off the crane at one point. It was getting devious for him.
Team also has viewers. Should we go ahead and ask him about the Armenian genocide? EMIRU draws criticism after declining to comment on ICE during Twitch stream. She claimed she does not know anything about politics and should not be treated as a source of political guidance. Pretending to not know or care about politics so you don't lose your racist followers is the most lame coward shit ever. 140k likes. Her response makes sense when you look at the people who she hangs around with. Anyway, Tectone chimed in. Never apologize to the mob. Never try to rationalize with those who weren't rational to begin with.
Man.
Hey, bro. can we get some updates on what's going on with bro? Cause like I don't want to say the wrong shit, and I don't want to be defending you either, nigga. Cause you probably did do some fucked up shit, bro. Like we need some updates on this shit, bro.
Those on Twitter going after my girl EMIRU. Well, she isn't my
They
real
talking
girl.
about bro.
I got my
showed up
baddie
to their
Genshin
crib.
Impact queens for that. Denims is a
I'm not
bitch.
even.
And fuck that Obama.
Anyway, girl, we are not as dumb as you look. Bruh, she looks pretty smart. She looks
TikTok,
Chinese. This guy said, the world needs more racist chuds like EMIRU. I've always been a creator whose friends are on good terms with basically everybody. Streamers in Texas, LA, and all different bubbles, and this has unfortunately included some bad actors. A lot of people have questioned how these bad actors found their way into my circle, but it is certainly not because I'm okay with vile behavior. You hear that? Stay in jail. Anyway, EMIRU's apology was too long and too boring, so I got the AI to put it in Fortnite terms. Someone bush capped my stream, yoinked a single frame, hard cut it like a scuffed montage, and tried to emote like they won FNCS. I wasn't talking about the ice boss fight, just mythic rarity out of context griefing. For the record, anyone abusing people or kids gets instantly kicked from the squad. Reboot card deleted. Lobby locked. I play Fortnite, not defend the villains mode. Clip farmers can keep storm camping for drama XP. I'm still protecting the squad and chasing a real victory.
So basically, like the storm camping drama farmers, they be like just sitting there trying to tick off HP while you run it. You trying to get to the circle to win the FNCS Cup, but they just in a storm with a LMG. So you gotta waste all your mats getting back in the circle. If you ain't got no rift to go, you cook, my nigga. You need a rift to go, gang. You gotta get your rift to go.
Holy it's Juice World.
If a creator dodges a question about ICE, it's probably because they support them.
These guys aren't even Mexican. What are they worried about?
She said, why are you
this
asking
not
a
even your
non-political
battle.
streamer
You just
about
wanna
politics?
be mad,
First of all,
bro.
this isn't politics. Any person watching this video, plus you, EMIRU, could walk outside and you could be next by ICE.
Is this a skit? I feel like I'm getting punked right now.
We don't want to support somebody who supports ICE.
As a Russian-Ukrainian immigrant to Canada, I can spot a commie like nothing.
The problem that I see with EMIRU's response as someone that is Asian, that it clearly shows her white privilege as someone who's part white.
What the actual f did you just say to me right now?
You don't care, do you? You don't give a single shit for my feelings.
EMIRU is a prime example of a male-centered mindset. If you don't know anything about politics, then learn, educate yourself. Oh, and these politics have to align with her one-to-one.
In case you're one of those types that does like to watch their Twitch streamers that show their political views, there you go. Ice.
Bruh, 7-second clip and you still couldn't correct the subtitles when they ask me if I want ice in my drink at the movie theater. Not political equals aka I care more about my money than people. Life's a sandwich. No matter the way you flip it, the bread comes first. Sometimes it's alright to fence it. We live in this weird polarized world where people are almost forced to pick a side. You don't have to do that. Nuance is a real thing.
If you're an adult in this country, you should be the minimal amount invested in politics.
Trade offer. Canada will send our Indians and we'll take your Mexicans. Fair? No, and I genuinely have no problem with Indians. I ran the King's Indian Defense to 1700 in chess.
Because you live here. There's this weird idea in America especially where like you can just be an adult and be like, oh, I don't care about politics.
Don't listen to her, Chud. Agartha is waiting.
If you need a streamer who doesn't even know anything about politics to tell you about politics, you probably just need to like get off the internet. Like
true, and yeah, that's pretty true. That's true, and yeah, that's true. That's true. That's true. That's pretty true. That's pretty true. I mean,
like, subscribe, and comment if you think EMIRU didn't do nothing. That
shit. We gonna start the free Emmy. Emmy ain't do shit, bro. Free Emmy, bro. They on Emmy dick.